The Heat trying to dodge a Game 7 bullet in the semis, and the Georgetown men trying to do a little something. Defensive Player of the Year Alonzo Mourning and Patrick Ewing trying to get to the Eastern Conference semis. Eastern Conference Finals. Zoe asserting himself early, driving past his buddy for the dunkage, and then off the miss, Zoe boards it, misses, battles for the board again. He had 14 first quarter points. Miami led by 6 after 1. Knicks spark a comeback in the second quarter. Kurt Thomas saves it, inbounds to start the break. Latrell Sprewell, no need to pass when you can do that. He had 14 points in the second quarter, matching all of Miami's points, and the Knicks were up by 6 at the break. Heat rally in the fourth. Tim Hardaway ahead to Zoe. Kisses in Miami. Heat up by 4, but here comes New York, Kevin, in the fourth.
Chris Childs has scored 13 straight points for the Knicks. Drives to the basket, foul, three-point play. He was key the entire game. Then Tim Hardaway takes a gutsy three-point shot with 1 minute and 32 seconds, puts the Knicks up by 1.
Heat back up, Knicks back up by 1 here, folks, because they're answering. Ewing taking it baseline, spinning on his partner, Zoe. Zoe trying to go for the steal. Bad defensive play there. Knicks up 183-82. Same score. And they work the ball around to Clarence Weatherspoon for the game-winning shot. Is that what you want? Well, that's what they got. And then it would be one more inbound play. All the Knicks need to do is get the ball in bounds, and surprisingly, no foul for Miami right there. The Heat shooters, Alonzo Mourning and Jamal Mashburn, both swung the ball on that last offensive possession to Weatherspoon. He had to take the shot. The Heat, in their first season at the American Airlines Arena, just like their final 2 at Miami Arena, a crushing playoff elimination by the Knicks. Miami outshoots New York 41% to 36%, but the Knicks made 28 of 31 free throws, while the Heat were just 11 of 21. Heartbreak for Miami.
I've been around 30 years and coaching 18. Never been around a group of guys that wanted it and deserved it. New York did too.
And I don't think you're ever surprised about how a game goes, but certainly that it came down to the last possession was fitting. 2 very good teams played very well, very hard, and we feel very proud of our accomplishment.
I felt that I had to be aggressive when things are getting stagnant. It's the point guard responsibility to make something happen.
Well, over the course of this series, the Knicks only shot 1 more free throw than the Heat, 170 to 169. However, they made 17 more free throws than the Heat, a huge number because over the course of this series, New York only scored 6 more points than Miami did. Miami goes 0 for 5 from the line in the beginning of the fourth quarter, that crucial game. Kevin, Chris Childs believes he's as important as any member of the Knicks organization, but I know he surprised you by his clutch second half play.
He really did surprise me. I got to give Jeff Van Gundy an awful lot of credit. Also, Chris Childs. He's had a poor series, but he scores the first 9 points in the fourth quarter to keep the Knicks alive, to give them an opportunity to win the game in the end. The Knicks really didn't do much in the end, but the poor execution by Miami on the offensive end killed them, and some dumb fouls. We've seen 24-second violations back-to-back almost in the fourth quarter down the stretch. Here's a little steal, but that's a 24-second violation by the Heat. Another 24-second shot, air ball by Alonzo Mourning, another 24-second violation. Here you have the situation where you have so many great scorers on Miami, and Weatherspoon takes the last shot.
Wow. Well, folks, I've got to tell you, I've watched Pat Riley ever since he was a member of the San Diego Rockets, and I've never seen him look worse than he did when the game ended. Stephen A. Smith of the Philadelphia Inquirer joins us now. Stephen, give us your thoughts on Coach Riley.
Well, I'm about to shock you, Andre, because I actually have a level of sympathy for Coach Riley. I mean, I really do. I mean, I feel bad for him, but let's be real about something. This is a man that wanted the presidency. He wanted total say. He wanted the ability to make all decisions, and look at the squad that he has assembled. He's assembled a squad filled with 1 superstar, devoid of numerous other scorers and other scoring options. This is a man that sat there and took out some of his main scorers. I mean, there were times when Hardaway and Alonzo Mourning was out of the game at the same time. Anthony Carter, who's had a stellar series, plays 12 minutes today. I don't care how good Tim Hardaway is playing. He wasn't playing that well. He shot 6 for 20 from the field. You look at the situation, and the bottom line is Pat Riley's got to shoulder a brunt of this blame for this loss because he's the man that makes all the decisions. And the fact of the matter is the decisions that he made simply were not good enough to get him past the Knicks for the 3rd consecutive year. That's the bottom line.
All right, Stephen, absolutely right there. We push on now, though, with a little draft.